Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Miners will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Sam Houston State's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance.
Turning it on! Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? You get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. So the UTEP Miners offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what...
Turns on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UTEP. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Watson. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nelson. Got his man quickly. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Watson. He puts a lot of air it down the sideline. Catch in stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a...
There he goes! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, unstoppable. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Handoff from the gun. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Rides to back and leaves it. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Defense might bring the house here. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They go to the counter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got an open man. At the 45, on his way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Catch in the middle, it's Odom. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Miners will hustle to the line.
Second down coming up.
Going up top again. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab, it's Taylor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the move, it's Porter. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Miners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And they're not on the same page there.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Third down coming.
It'll be 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw, it's Watson. Looking to the big tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. One game, I know circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Taylor has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
No, and a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
To the air, it's Nelson. Got his man on the outside. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Wants to throw again. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Taylor. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He leaves it with the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP! They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Watson. Caught near the sticks, it's Black. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly to the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. Runs for the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. To the air on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receivers got him.
So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Miners are marching down the field.
Here we go, here we go. Count. 221 away, 221 away.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Bearcats heading quickly to the line.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. The spin, still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the...
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Getting to the end zone. Nice run.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. QB draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Miners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Swings it out to his running back. Still on his feet at the 45. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run the sneak for it.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some 1st downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.